Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I will be completing Kayla's or Booksandlalas Buzzword challenges. Well, not today, but in this video. So currently it's the 28th of January and I wanted to try to do them like each month. But we're slacking a little bit behind. Whatever. I will be trying to read this in January still. I'm reading for the cover challenge. I'm reading Oscar Wilde's Picture of Dorian Gray because the prompt is a pattern, which I feel like this has a pattern. And I have already started. I'm a good chunk in, and with classics, I usually annotate them, which I don't do with all books, but I'm reading it in English, which is hard enough, and then I have to translate stuff, and I'm marking things that I find cool. So yeah, I am so far very intrigued. I really like the book. It's about Dorian Gray, who gets his picture painted by Basil, this artist, and while he's there, he meets Lord Henry, who tells him that Oscar Wilde's most important thing he has is his beauty, and that makes him go a little bit obsessed with his beauty and wish that he wouldn't age anymore, but the painting that Basil painted would. And that's what is going to happen. And I think it's like a tale about obsession, but also about living your life to the fullest, kind of. So we'll see. I also have yarn because I'm doing a granny square for each book I've read, which I'm excited about. And because it's a lot about paintings, I thought I might as well paint a painting or picture, which I was really thinking about. I don't paint a lot, but I still like to do it. And usually when I was younger, I always painted myself. I did a lot of portraits or other people, but I did a lot of portraits, and I kind of am a little bit burned out of it. But I have to paint a portrait, right? So I think I'm going to paint like a small portrait. I still have to get a canvas. And for the other Buzzword challenge, I am going to listen to All the Lies We Tell, something like that. I don't know what it's about, but yeah. And also listening to an audiobook will come in handy when I start painting, because then I can listen to a book while I paint. So yeah, that's the game plan. I guess I'll update you when I'm a little bit further into this book. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I am almost finished with Dorian Gray, A Picture of Dorian Gray. Well, it doesn't look like it, but believe me, this like from here it's just notes and Oscar Wilde's life, which I'm also going to read. But yeah, I'm currently in the middle of a chapter because it's chapter 11, and I've read a little bit about it because with this book I felt like I need to do a little bit more research, and there are still sometimes questions that are being unanswered. So I try to get as much into the topic as I can without spoiling myself till the like on the end of the book. But it's very hard, and I feel like I'm just going to read through it and then do my research afterwards. But I have like marked some stuff. One of them I really loved because this book's like from 1800, and Oscar Wilde made a mistake. And how cool is that? Like, imagine you write a book in 1800 something, and then you have a mistake, and it's left for like so many years, and people read for. I don't know. It's just something that makes this thing so human. Also, fun fact: even though this is the first work of Oscar Wilde I'm ever reading, I've ever read. Well, it's the first book I've ever read from him, or anything that he did. I've never read anything else from him. I still am apparently his biggest fan because also in the beginning they name 3 places that are very important to Oscar Wilde. And I've been to one, but I've been to Père Lachaise, which is in Paris. I used to live in Paris. I spent my semester abroad there. And it's here. Is this Père Lachaise? I think this is Père Lachaise. This is where he was born, and then here we have the prison in London. And I haven't been to where he was born. I have actually been to where he has lived, where he has studied, not Oxford. I've been to the Trinity College this year, actually, last year in my Ireland vlog. And I've been to the park right across from where he used to live, to his statue memorial. So, huge fan, apparently. But so far, I really like the book. I also love the foreshadowing because in one of the very first scenes, Basil, the painter, he says that he can't go like to an opera with Dorian and Lord Henry. I hate Lord Henry, by the way. So he says, well, I rather stay with the real Dorian, like looking at the painting. And he just meant that he depicted him so well, like with all his soul and not only his beauty. And then this is kind of foreshadowing because like the real Dorian Gray is trapped in the painting at that point. So yeah, I love that. So we'll see how I like the book later on. I've also, today I have to clean. I've already cleaned my room. I still have to clean the bathroom. So I've started listening to the audiobook that I'm reading for this video, which is The Lies We Tell, about a girl. She is Chinese American and she goes to the school or the college that her late babysitter went to kind of solve this mystery of where she went and what happened to her. And so far, I'm already like 1.5 or 2 hours in. It's good because sometimes those kind of books are super like awkwardly written. I don't know if you know what I mean, but they just are. So yeah, but so far this one is good. Oh, and then also, because I hope fully finish Dorian Gray, hopefully today. And then I can read the audiobook and paint. I got myself a canvas. This is for my portrait. And I love that it's like an oval because it kind of looks like those well-framed paintings from the past, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of that made sense because I feel like my thoughts on this book are very like all over the place. But yeah, we'll see each other when I'm finished with the book. Oh my god, you know what I realized? I've just finished a picture of Dorian Gray, and I've realized I lied to you. I have read an Oscar Wilde because he was a screen. So my mic cut off there and I haven't really noticed. What I wanted to tell you in that moment is that I realized that Oscar Wilde, of course, was a screenwriter, which means that I've actually read a screenplay by him, which is The Canterville Ghost. And not only did I read it, I actually that's my cat, by the way. I've actually rewrote a screenplay based on The Canterville Ghost, or just The Canterville Ghost, but like in modern terms and modern times, for a drama class that I and a friend back in the day did. I think we were in 10th grade, and the kids we did it with were in like 7th or 8th grade, so yeah. We did that. So I am actually an ultimate Oscar Wilde fan by the looks of it. So yeah, there you go. So I am in my bedroom and today is the last day of January. And I would love to finish the book. The Lies We Tell. I have gessoed and underpainted my canvas. and I made a lot of mess. Well, I don't know if the underpainting is dry, but I will start anyways, and I am going to try and draw myself from this mirror. And I'm going to start with acrylic painting, and then I'm going to switch to oil. So yeah, how did I like the picture of Dorian Gray? I told you that I liked the book. Some chapters weren't as exciting, and yeah, but other chapters were though. So I really, really liked the. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at the mirror. I really, really, really liked the ending because, and now I'm going to spoil it a little bit, so skip ahead to this timestamp. But I really liked the ending because, well, I thought that Oscar Wilde had to destroy the painting, right? Or like Dorian Gray had to destroy the painting in the end because nothing else would have made like more sense. But then I was like, because I thought when he destroyed the painting, Dorian Gray, it had to be like either not out of free will, so somebody else would destroy it, because I thought that when he would destroy the painting, he would definitely die because his soul is captured in the painting. But he's super narcissistic and not at all selfless. So I was like, he can't destroy it by himself, right? And he did in the end, but it was more so like even this was out of narcissism, because he was like, I can't stand to look at this because it grew more hideous. And so he was like, well, I have to destroy it now. And then obviously he died because he didn't think that far ahead, I guess. So that was very good. I loved the ending. And that led me to give the book 5 stars in the end, because I really liked how that was managed or handled well. And yeah, that's it. And then for the book I'm currently reading, which is the Lies We Tell, I like it. I still enjoy it because it's like not too, well, I feel like a lot of those kind of books are very melodramatically written. It just sounds like an older person had to put themselves in the situation of this teen, and it never sounds good. But I like that it's not like that, because it's a little bit more like lightheartedly written, but it's like very, very predictable. Honestly, this looks so much like shit. No, no wonder that I don't do portraits anymore. Oh, hell no. Okay, so this has gone to shit. Do you see the resemblance? I don't think so. So I gave up. I'm not going to finish this painting. Oh my god, my cat. She is annoying as hell. But since I wanted to draw a portrait, I'm going to sketch one now. Because this ain't it. And yeah, sketching is also where I started my painting or my art journey. So hopefully it's going to be better. I actually managed to finish The Lies We Tell in January still, so I'm actually very much on time, or I was on time with the a Buzzword challenges. So yeah, let's paint, and I'm gonna tell you how I liked the Lies We Tell. So let's start. What do I want to say? Oh, also don't worry, I'm going to let the oil painting that I did dry, and then I'm gonna paint something else onto it, I think. Like when it's dry, so that I don't waste the canvas, because I like the canvas. So how did I like The Lies We Tell? It was, fun to read. I ended up giving it 3 stars. So like nothing too groundbreaking. But it was good for what it was. It like told about racism, like especially focused on racism against Asian people in like the USA. They lived in the Midwest. But then also, I think that the love story was quite fun. Well, as I said, nothing too groundbreaking. Actually predicted everything that ended up happening. So for the mystery part, it wasn't, well, too crazy of a mystery, at least not for me. So if you want like something that is actually going to thrill you, maybe don't pick this up. But I mean, it's also YA, so we could have expected that. So yeah, that's basically it for the book. Yeah. So let's keep on sketching. Whoever had hoped that this would turn out better than the painting, I'm sorry. This looks so shit. Both look like Dorian Gray's picture after the freaking, when it got ugly. I tried. I don't know what happened. I'm just not in the mood to paint, I think. I actually can paint a little bit. I'm not that bad usually. Whatever. You have to find out in the next vlog that I'm going to paint in that I actually can paint just a little bit. But yeah, that's me trying. I would say A for effort, F for what it actually turned out as. But whatever, I can't be bothered to try another one. Everything I do currently kind of looks like shit, so not even kind of, it just, yeah, that was it for the vlog. I hope you still enjoyed it. Let me know how you like the books that I've read, or if you would like to read them. And yeah, we'll see each other in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.